They've come from different counties to try, but the result has been the same here at the Rowan County Courthouse. No marriage licenses.
People in one central Kentucky neighborhood wake up to discover they've been targeted by vandals. We'll show you the damage.
A man accused in a murder for hire case heads to court. Find out what plea he made.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 5.
Good afternoon. Several couples went back to the Rowan County Clerk's office today to request marriage licenses, only to be told no again.
Clerk Kim Davis was not in today, but her office still will not issue the licenses, even though a judge ordered her to yesterday. As our Garrett Weimer shows us, the refusal has led to even more legal action. It's our top story at 5.
The clerk's office is closed for the day, but it was a busy place here at the Rowan County Courthouse today. Still, couples searching for a marriage license left empty-handed.
These people are cruel, and this is wrong. And that's how it is. That is how it is. And that's the bottom line. She's wrong, and these people are cruel to do this to us.
David Ermold and David Moore were the first couple to be denied a license here today. After them, several other couples followed, all with the same result.
We're not walking away. This fight's going on for a while. Yeah.
Couples came from other counties even, saying they wanted to make a point. They say they're frustrated because they've been treated differently for years.
I've had to put up with controversy my whole life, especially growing up in southern Kentucky. And when the law was passed, I just feel like people as small as Kim Davis can't stand in the way of that. So I'm here to show her that.
Davis's attorneys appealed the judge's decision yesterday. This morning they filed a request to stay the injunction requiring Davis to issue the marriage licenses. The federal judge hearing the case has now ordered both sides in the suit to issue a response to that request before he'll decide on it. In Rowan County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
Employees inside the clerk's office say that Clerk Kim Davis is on a scheduled vacation right now. Her attorneys tell us they advise the office not to give out licenses until the appeal is resolved.
A crime alert today out of Mount Sterling. People who live in the Sunset Ridge neighborhood say someone is spraying graffiti all over their property. WKYT's Monique Blair talked to one neighbor who says he wants the person who did this caught and thrown in jail quickly.
This is the Sunset Ridge neighborhood in Mount Sterling. Residents say it's peaceful here and family-oriented.
This is a great place. I mean, it's kind of rare to hear of this sort of thing. During the day, you've got little kids riding around on bicycles and, you know, little four-wheelers and stuff like that, and it's one of the reasons that I came here.
Lately, this quiet neighborhood has been hit by vandals. Kenny Perkins lives at the end of the cul-de-sac. He's trying to find where the vandals hit. He thinks he may have captured them on his home security camera.
I'm trying to find out the timing of when this would have happened so I can review the footage and see if I can see anybody walking around that I can pass on to the police department. I think if you see a bunch of teenagers with spray paint cans walking around, they're going to jail. It's simple as that.
The graffiti is behind this home on Applewood Lane. Whoever did this walked between fence lines and had their way with a shiny white fence. If you listen closely, there are dogs nearby, but nothing would scare these vandals.
I think it's terrible. People pay a lot of money for these homes. This is a nice area. It's upsetting.
For now, the owners of this pristine white fence have to make it whole again. And Kenny Perkins remains on the lookout.
It's not going to change the pride that I have in this neighborhood or the town as a whole.
In Mount Sterling, Monique Blair, WKYT.
Neighbors tell us they're being more observant and trying to find out if more homes or fences have been vandalized in the area.
A man accused in a murder for hire case faced a judge this afternoon. Roscoe Hinson pled not guilty to the murder of Trevor Dykes. Dykes was shot and killed outside his home on July 27th. Police say that Hinson and Thomas Miracle conspired to kill Dykes over a custody dispute. Hinson is accused of pulling the trigger.
Like I said, we're not talking about, two people just had an argument, tempers flared, and, something happened. We're talking about a calculated plot to end the life of Mr. Dykes.
The judge set Hinson's bond at $750,000 cash. The Clay County Sheriff says there could still be other arrests. A man is sentenced to 18 years in prison for beating a 73-year-old to death. Back in June, Claude Dalrymple pled guilty but mentally ill to manslaughter in the death of Dale Irons nearly 2 years ago. The Herald-Leader reports that Dalrymple will have no chance for parole but will receive mental health treatment while in prison.
Investigators now say remains found along the Kentucky River are not human. A pair of hikers found the bones yesterday afternoon. The hikers said the remains looked like a human hand. The Jessamine County coroner says the remains had been there for about a month. A downtown Frankfort intersection remains closed this afternoon because of a sinkhole. The sinkhole opened at 4th and Shelby Streets right in front of Frankfort High School yesterday. Officials say a broken stormwater pipe caused the ground to open. It's 20 feet long and 10 feet deep now, but when it first appeared, it only looked like a small pothole.
When I walked up to it, the police officer there asked me to step back because as I was walking up to the hole, the asphalt under me was actually moving up and down. So then when I realized what was going on, I backed up pretty quickly.
Crews are trying to fix the problem tonight and do blacktop in the morning. If all goes well, officials plan to open the road tomorrow afternoon. Well, our stretch of great weather continues today.
We're doing fantastic. While there are some storm chances ahead, it's still going to be really nice end of the week. WKYT meteorologist Jim Caldwell's here with a look at that forecast. Jim?
Yeah, and it looks spectacular, guys. Even with those rain chances trying to make a little surge, we are still fine and dandy temperature-wise. We look right now at some of those temperatures, and Defender also thrown into one. We're up a little bit now in Lexington. We were hovering the upper 70s there for a while now. We're at 81 degrees. That's still not that bad. Upper 70s showing up all over the place, like Somerset, out into Jackson, Prestonsburg, 78, and also around the 79-degree mark. So a lot of warmth. And that's it. It's nothing too hot or too cold. We're right there at that perfect level before it gets too uncontrollable on either end. We expand our view, and the reason we're seeing some of this nice area of high pressure has shifted a little more so to be right overhead. Yesterday it was to our east, or to our west rather, and pumping in more of a northerly wind. Today it's essentially sitting right on top of us, keeping the weather nice and quiet. Now as we move forward, we'll change that up a little bit. A few showers and a storm chance here and there. 77 nice around 7 o'clock. We get to 69 by 9, and then 11 o'clock those fall-like temperatures are really trying to take hold, and they really do control the forecast overnight, as we are likely in the mid and upper 50s. We'll take a closer look at that coming up for you here in just a few minutes.
A couple faces charges in the death of their 4-day-old baby. Our county-by-county coverage begins in Carroll County, where Lisa Payton and Jared Martin are charged with criminal abuse. Police say that Payton admitted she dropped the baby while high on drugs. The pair is in jail on a $100,000 cash bond. And in Boone County, police want to find a woman suspected of stealing a credit card. The sheriff's office says the woman in this picture used the card at a UDF in Hebron. She's also suspected of stealing the victim's phone. The sheriff's office says the phone has the last voicemail the victim's mother sent her before passing away on it.
Well wishes continue to pour in for former President Jimmy Carter. Yesterday, he announced he's battling cancer, and it spread to other parts of his body. As Craig Boswell shows us, doctors say the treatment he receives will depend on the type of cancer and where it's located.
Former President Jimmy Carter says recent liver surgery revealed he has cancer, and it has spread to several areas of his body. The 90-year-old says he will be treated at Emory Healthcare in Atlanta, Georgia.
Clearly, this is devastating news for the president and his family, and for the many people, particularly here in Georgia, who admire him.
Sources tell CBS News Carter looks well and is ready to fight the disease. Longtime friends and colleagues echoed that sentiment.
He's going to be focused on his treatment, and we all trust that goes well.
Terry Adamson has been Carter's friend for 4 decades. He's the former president's attorney and served at the Justice Department during Carter's term.
His spirits are very good, and he's very much at peace.
Carter's most recent book, A Full Life, talked about a family history of pancreatic cancer. His father, brother, and 2 sisters died of the disease.
He has a greater than 50 times risk of average of pancreatic cancer because he had 4 first-degree family members with this disease.
Former Senator Sam Nunn released a statement saying cancer has never met a tougher foe than our friend Jimmy Carter. Friends say they look forward to Carter returning to the work he loves, fighting for human rights and democracy around the world. Craig Boswell, CBS News, Washington.
President Obama called and talked to President Carter and tweeted a statement saying, "Michelle and I send our best wishes. Jimmy, you're as resilient as they come, and along with the rest of America, we are rooting for you."